Y'all, somebody better go check to see if Heather Gay and Angie are sleeping well now that Jen Shah has officially been released from prison, because girl, Miss Jen Shah is out for vengeance. She's already filed a lawsuit against a Texas prison warden, claiming that she was held longer than necessary. And if y'all know Jen Shah, then you know she's not the type of person to let it go if she believes somebody has slighted her. Word is, she's now looking at two women who had the most to gain from her downfall, and have been talking smack ever since she got locked up. But what exactly is going on here? How did Heather Gay and Angie K benefit from Jen being locked up?
It's irrelevant.
Is it?
I knew her business was unsavory when I was her friend, so why would I change now that it's public?
You did.
Well, I didn't know it was illegal.
You did not know it was illegal. You
I didn't know it was
still
illegal.
have that bread in your mouth.
I know. Can I chew this?
Yeah, chew that. You say unsavory. You knew it was suspicious or you didn't understand it. You said at the reunion last year you didn't understand it.
Yeah, Jen was on my podcast and I asked her for like an hour questions about her business because I love business and I know how hard it is to make money in business. It doesn't just flow.
Right.
And I never understood it. And I just assumed it was something that was like right along the line of, you know, nothing I'd want to be involved in, but I didn't think it was illegal. I didn't think you'd go to prison for it.
Right.
I would have said, babe, don't do this. Your life is worth more than that, you know?
Right.
Here's what nobody wants to admit. When Jen Shah went down, a lot of people went up. During her time on The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Jen Shah was the chaos and the distraction. Her explosions, her legal drama, her screaming matches, everything sucked the oxygen out of the room. And it seemed like the other housewives didn't want to get on the bad side of her rants, so they just let her take over whenever she wanted. While viewers were focused on Jen's mess, other cast members were able to curate their images, clean up their storylines, and position themselves as victims, survivors, or the moral centers of the show. Like, do you remember how Heather used to act when it came to Jen? The unwavering loyalty, the excuses, the I don't care what she did, she's my friend energy. Heather built an entire persona around being Jen's protector. Even when it made her look foolish, fans ate it up. Heather was the loyal one, the misunderstood one, the moral one, the girl who kept getting burned but still showed up. I mean, Heather even claimed that Jen Shah blessed her with a black eye. And what did she do? Stand up for her like no one's business.
To sue Heather Gay, Andy Cohen, and Bravo for defamation and slander if she is directly accused of giving her former co-star and friend a black eye during the Salt Lake City reunion.
Even when the news came out that Jen Shah was scamming the elderly, Heather wasn't ready to throw in the towel just yet. Innocent until proven guilty, right? But then the indictment turned into a guilty plea, and suddenly Heather's tone shifted. We started hearing phrases like, "I was manipulated. I don't know the full truth. And I was scared."
And I mean, he answered the question for us, so I don't really have to. You know, he's said he doesn't ever want to see her again, and he's really, you know, who I report to. So
you're like, what he says goes.
Exactly. So I don't even have to consider it because he's already kind of made a statement about it.
Okay, because you guys did have a friendship.
Oh, absolutely.
Would you be open to having a friendship when she gets out?
You know, I've really closed that chapter, and so it's not even something I could consider now because it's just not even a factor in my life.
Word is, even though Jen Shah knew the other housewives weren't going to have her back after everything that happened, she wasn't expecting Heather to flip like that and completely change the narrative. Jen's side of the story is that Heather knew more than she lets on. Heather benefited from aligning with Jen when it was convenient, then distanced herself when it became risky. According to sources, Jen is also coming after Angie. Long before Angie became a housewife, she and Jen were friends. Jen believed those years of friendship counted for something, only for Angie to quietly step aside while Jen's life went downhill. Angie presented herself as neutral or reasonable, but sources say Jen is certain Angie did it to take advantage of the narrative shift, which painted Jen as the ultimate villain and everyone else as collateral damage. Now that she's out, Jen isn't putting up with false stories anymore. People are low-key hoping she drags Heather publicly and sets the record straight once and for all. Angie can rehearse her little stomps and screams all she wants, But let's not forget it was Lisa Burrow who brought her onto the show and featured her as the lead Shah squad member in Jen's home music video. As much as I dislike Jen Shah, I need her to come back and drag Heather, Angie, and Whitney until the cows come home. I hope Jen exposes the truth about the accusation that she caused Heather's black eye. What do you guys think about all this? Sound off in the comments, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Baddies!